Hey Cougs, I'm your host Sofia Gonzalez and you're watching at UH News. From UH Board of Regents sending an application to the Big 12, flu shots on campus, and more, we've got it all. So let's start with UH's highly anticipated news. UH sent an application to be in the Big 12 and were approved to join. The Big 12 is a Division I collegiate football conference, which is a step up to what UH is currently in, the Division I American Athletic Conference. With being in the Big 12, the university itself will now get more exposure and increased revenue. We also will be playing against a brand new slate of conference teams. These teams are stronger than the ones we are currently playing. Playing these stronger teams means more people will watch the games. Yay and go Cougs! Now that UH has officially accepted the invitation to join, we can expect to be moved up within the next couple of years. Along with COVID-19 vaccines, UH will be offering the flu shots for students and faculty. Staff and faculty get the vaccine for free, and students who are enrolled in UH's health insurance plan can get the shot. Appointments are needed and can be made through UH's website. Those who are receiving the shot need to bring proof of vaccination consent and proper insurance cards. Now, here's our field reporter, Adrian Romero, giving y'all the update on the street name change around campus.
Hey Cougs, I'm Adrian Romero for at UH News, standing in front of Calhoun Road, a name associated with the darker part of American history, and a name that will soon be changed after a recent Houston City Council vote. The UH Law Center voted and passed a resolution to rename the section of Calhoun Road that runs through campus to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. The resolution was authored by the Law Center's Diversity and Inclusion Committee and stated that the reasoning for the change was to remove former Vice President John C. Calhoun's name from campus. Calhoun Road is a constant reminder of the racism, violence, and morally reprehensible history in this country. University President Renu Couture supported the call for change and sent a letter to Houston District D Council Member Carolyn Evans Shabazz, making the case that since UH is the second most diverse research university in the country, a minority-serving institution, and a minority-majority university, the school shouldn't have any association with something that is counter to the ideals and mission of our community. The Houston City Council approved the request and will implement the transition 90 days from when their vote took place. So given, the context surrounding the decision and the change being implemented, do you feel like that's a positive change, or do you feel like there could be more done? What are you thinking?
It's a step towards the right direction. Of course, there's still more that needs to be done, but I think doing things like changing the street name to something that honors a black activist who did a lot for this society and did a lot for, even though it happened years ago, for the future, I think it's a good step in the good direction, but there's still so much more that needs to be done.
I think it's a good idea to get rid of the Calhoun name, but I think it could be a good opportunity to have like a local black activist have the name for the street instead of just MLK. MLK did a lot, but there are also local black activists that I think could, really be like have that spotlight.
I'm Adrian Romero for at UH News.
Thanks, Adrian. Calling all upperclassmen, it's time to get your UH class rings. If you are now considered a junior based on your hours, then this applies to you. Ring Week is September 20th through the 24th. During this time, students can go to the Athletics Alumni Center to speak to representatives from Balfour for samples of the rings and their sizes. A group of UH students are making a difference to those in need across the globe. With COVID-19 shutting down the world, those in UH's adaptive athletic class had more time on their hands, time that was put to good use. Last spring, these students decided to shift their focus to rebuilding wheelchairs in support of athletes in Bangladesh. The UH class collected 40 sports wheelchairs that are upcycling. Once they do this, they plan on shipping the donation to Dhaka. In order to do so, though, they need $18,000. Anyone can donate. To help these UH students out, visit gifting.uh.edu/gift. Students, do you have spare time this semester? The Campus Rec is bringing back their intramural sports teams. These teams allow UH students to compete in a variety of events, including soccer, flag football, table tennis, badminton, kickball, and more. For a full list, visit the Campus Recreation portal. Well, that's all I have for you today, Cougs. To stay up to date on everything around campus, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media platforms at CougTV. I'm your host, Sofia Gonzalez. Thanks for watching at UH News.